Hello and welcome to Landy's Crypto Corner. Today is March 28th, 2024, and this is a new series called Quick Take TA. We are going to be evaluating Bitcoin today on the daily chart. We can see that Bitcoin has gotten consistent closures on the daily here for about 4 closes coming into this Friday candle above the prior all-time high at $69,000. Now, if Bitcoin can start closing above this little bit of a range wick high here at around 71,800, and the upper first standard deviation in some of the medium-term timeframes below the daily, like a 4 or 6 hour, I would be targeting up to around $72,000 and above there on any closes, and I would begin to target the highs here. Now, if Bitcoin can start closing dailies above this wick high at 73,835 and the upper second standard deviation around 74,500, well, then we're looking at that $75,000 to $78,000 region to the upside, at least in the beginning. Above there, I would target around 78 to 80, and then into the low 80s from there. Now, if we do look at some of the areas of interest to the downside, if Bitcoin does head back down, I would like to see it holding around $69,000 to this basis band, which is coming in at roughly 68,500 to 600. If that area is lost, that would be, in danger of losing this wick low right here, which is coming in at around 68,369. Nice. If that area is lost, I would start to target the lower first, somewhere around 65,500 to the prior all-time high area or zone. The bottom side of that zone was the first all-time high from April of 2021 at 65K. If that area didn't hold up, then I would be targeting right back to this higher low area by the lower second standard deviation at around 62 to 62,500. And if we did see closures below there, I'd be looking right back into this monthly closing all-time high zone at 61,350 to 58,800. Now, I wouldn't be expecting Bitcoin to immediately break down in between now and tomorrow's live stream, but if we did start to see that happen, there is areas of interest to the downside. But to be realistic for this short, quick take, this would be the liquid area that I would be looking for in the next 12 to 16 hours before I stream again. Now, to the upside here, we can get some areas of interest if we do start to see a breakout. We could take swing high to swing low on a fib pole here, and we can see above the all-time high. So if Bitcoin does meet the criteria of closing above this 888 at $72,000 in a medium-term time frame, below the daily like a 4 or 6 hour, then I would target the all-time high again, somewhere around that deep 73 to 74K area to that upper second standard deviation around 74,500. If we do start to see closures above there, that would initiate expansion to the upside, and I would begin to look to that, $75,000 to $78,000 somewhere around this 1272. That is coming in at 78,400. Above there, I would start to target the 1414 coming in around $80,000 to $81,000. And then, of course, above there, the 1618, which is coming in just shy of $85,000. And, that is a logical area to look. Does that mean that that's where Bitcoin would top out or anything like that? Absolutely not. But, I do these recorded videos in between my streams, and I'm streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So anything changes between now and tomorrow, we're going to talk about it. And in this case, Bitcoin still has some room when looking at momentum. Now, this is a regular stochastic, not a Stoch RSI. So this is reading close over close price momentum. In this case, we can see the momentum pivot is now at 65,300, or it's actually still at 65,300 because I do believe this was 65,000 to 65,500 the last time that we checked up on this as well. You might have to correct me in the comments down there. When looking at RSI, we can also see that Bitcoin is above the moving average, and it has played up to the bullish control zone or the edge of the bullish control zone up here. Now, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for Bitcoin to come back down and test this simple moving average. This is a 12 SMA, and we can get the price point of where that is coming in right now. That is actually coming in at around 68,700. So again, the daily basis band is around 68,5 to 6. a very logical area for Bitcoin to test. Now, of course, if that area is lost, we have to look at the current consolidation range wick lows around 68.3 or so. Now, the edge of the bullish control zone is right around the current wick highs as well. If we look here, we can see that is coming in at 71,624. It is a little shy of the wick high that's coming in at around 71,800, that being this wick high of this shorter term consolidation on the daily. So it's really simple. Start closing 4 or 6 hour candles above this wick high at 71,800 or so. That puts Bitcoin in the daily bullish control zone, likely to go test that 72 and possibly the all-time high up here and higher. If it starts to close below the basis band and this wick low between around 68,300 to 68,500, then we're looking for Bitcoin probably heading down towards that $65,000 area that we spoke of just a moment ago. And that's pretty much going to do it for today. This is a quick take after all, so I am going to try to keep it on the shorter side. You have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening, no matter where you are in the world. Please trade safe, and of course, as always, stay safe. With all of that being said, Landy out.